Hello, and welcome to the Whovian blog.
If you haven't seen the previous episode, click on the left of the screen to watch that now.
And the next episode, when available, is on the right of the screen.
In the meantime, here is today's episode. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy it. Well, this is slightly different than has happened before because Ben said he was going to be back tonight to do this recording, and he isn't. So today, for the first time, you're going to hear Mr. Editor Man.
Hello.
Who, yes, Jordan has been behind the scenes of everything of the last couple of podcasts type episodes. And here he is, because Ben's not here and I need somebody, otherwise it would just be me talking to myself and that would be weird.
You're kind of used to that anyway.
Yeah, I do that quite a lot on my vlog and in real life, but
I do that a lot in real life too.
Oh yeah. The Fourth Doctor said that. He said, somebody said to him, are you talking to yourself, Doctor? And he said, well, it's the only way I can be sure of intelligent conversation, I think. It was something like that. There was a line like that somewhere. Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas special, but we'll probably talk as well about this year's Christmas.
Last year's.
What am I talking about? Yeah, we're talking about last year's Christmas special. Last Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Last Christmas, and it's the new year, so new year for the Whovian blog. We're going to talk probably about what's coming up with Peter Capaldi and things like that. So what's following on from the Christmas special. But yeah, let's start with the Christmas special. So what did you think of it, Jordan?
On its own, it was a good episode, but obviously there's story errors and things like that from the previous year. It feels so strange saying previous year now.
Yeah, well, it's only like the fourth, isn't it?
It is the third.
It's the third. Crikey. Yeah, I mean, they had the opportunity, I think, at the end of Death in Heaven, when Nick Froster's Father Christmas, he knocks on the door of TARDIS and he says, "Doctor, it can't end like this."
Yeah, I think that was a
that to me. Line. Yeah, that kind of said, okay, there were problems at the end of season 8. Danny died, and Clara was lying to the Doctor about that, and the Doctor didn't find Gallifrey. He lost Gallifrey and the Master. The Mistress was dead for nothing.
Missy
all that
/
stuff.
the Master.
Yes, Missy. They were, and she was dead for nothing, and the Doctor hadn't found Gallifrey, but he lied to Clara about that. So there was all that stuff going on, and it was a really bitter kind of ending to the season. And when Father Christmas said, it can't end like this, I was kind of hoping that it would all be resolved at Christmas. And it wasn't all resolved. I mean, they told it, they openly admitted to each other that they had been lying. But
you could admit to lying, but that doesn't fix anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, admitting a problem is the first step towards solving it, but they haven't actually solved it.
Exactly.
And that kind of bothered me a bit, because I thought when Nick Frost had that line, when they had that Father Christmas thing, I thought, it's a kind of Deus Ex to kind of fix all the problems of season 8. But it wasn't like that, which was a bit...
That is usually what they do at Christmas, to be fair to them.
Yeah, that is what they usually do. Well, that's kind of why there's a Christmas special there, to help all the kids who watch Doctor Who to believe in that Christmassy magic.
I mean, it was really quite Christmassy this year. I mean, with Santa Claus. But I don't think it was as family-friendly.
No.
As they usually are.
But then I suppose you could say that Peter Capaldi has been a little bit darker as well.
He can write quite darkly.
Opinions are divided on whether a darker Doctor is good or bad. I quite like him, but I think if you are going to have a darker Doctor, you have to actually go for a darker Doctor, not kind of bow to pressure to make him lighter. You can't dilute him. I mean, obviously, we shouldn't have a really, really dark, really adult Doctor, because it's Doctor Who. That's not what it's about. But I think if you're going to have a Doctor with a sort of darker side to him, you do have to...
Keep it PG.
Yeah, keep it PG, but don't dilute it more than you have to. It's
exactly
kind of what I'm saying. Yeah, and it was a little bit dilute. It felt a little bit stunted, but like I was just saying to you, I mean, broadly speaking, if this had been at the end of any other season, I would have gone, yeah, it was all right. episode. It wasn't. It's just within the series, within the season, it felt a bit wrong. So I don't know. I'd give it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. But we never really rate episodes on the Whovian vlog. I don't.
I think that should be a thing that we do.
Yeah, we could start that. Yeah.
It's obviously been a while since the actual episode. How many days has it been?
Let's see. It's 6, but it's 9, isn't it? It's something like that.
It was 9 days ago, and my memory isn't that great, to be honest.
Yeah, we've forgotten everything. I liked the whole dream within a dream structure.
Yeah, that was very good.
That was good. I mean, it's kind of an old device. It's been done so many times before, but I still feel like it didn't feel cliched. It didn't feel...
No, it felt real. Like it was...
It felt like
perfectly
it wasn't
executed.
overdone in that way. Yeah. I was quite happy with that, and certainly all the Danny stuff was quite good. I mean, I know it does feel like Clara's been forced a bit. Her part's been a bit forced into this kind of relationship thing. But actually, I thought that in this episode, the Danny stuff was actually quite good. Like it was
relevant.
Exactly.
I mean,
and I really like the dream sequence with the blackboard and the
that was really
dying. That was because I mean, if you have a kind of dream sequence, you can really play with stuff. And I mean, most people don't know what it's like to be dreaming. You can't recount it, so you can play with the whole dreamscape, I suppose we'll call it. Yes. But so I'd give it a sort of 6-ish out of 10, I guess. What would you say?
I think you've got to rate it on different things. The story, as it was on its own, I'd say about a 7.
Yeah.
The acting within it is obviously, it was really top standard. I'd say an 8 or a 9 maybe. But the way it finished things is gonna score it lower, about 4 or 5. In my opinion, of course.
Yeah. I tell you what, we shall have to, for the new year, for all the new stuff we're going to be doing this year, we shall have to introduce a new kind of standard of like we'll give them marks out of 10 for sort of various criteria. We'd be like the Olympic judges with the
Except less mean.
7 for difficulty, an 8 for technique, and a 1 for execution.
4 for start.
Yeah.
I feel I'm gonna go off on a tangent. I feel
Well, you're on the Whovian vlog now. That's what we do. You see, we get him out from behind the microphone, and suddenly he's doing it. You're doing it just like any of the rest of the presenters. It's fantastic.
I feel with the last season, obviously before the special, I feel a lot of the episodes took a while to actually get started. But when they were started, they really went for it.
Yeah.
Sort of no holds, we're trying new things.
Yeah. I think, yes, I think they should really keep rolling with that this year. Or maybe not keep trying new things, but stick with kind of really go for what Capaldi showed his strengths last year.
Yeah, I think he's much better. I think he's much better. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting you.
No. You first. You.
I feel that he's better at the darker things. It's the accent. Because you don't have a Scotsman, walking around talking about rainbows and ponies. That's really stereotypical. I'm gonna go in even more of a stereotype. You have him ranting about like haggis and things like that.
Welcome to the Whovian blog. Yay! Yes. I mean, on the one, I think he has shown his kind of strengths. I mean, while it would be quite nice to see him be slightly more human this year, because he was very, very alien.
Yeah, definitely.
Through the whole year, I think it would be nice to see that there is a lighter side to him still. But when he's being dark, I don't think that should be sort of diluted at all.
Yeah.
So having shown his strengths in this year just gone, I think the writers really need to knuckle down, because that was the complaint we all had at the end of last year, was that the writing had sort of let it down.
Yeah.
A couple of times. Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, Capaldi's been there for a long time. And I mean, you're an author.
Yes. In private life.
In private life, advertising right there.
Yeah.
I swear he's not paying me for this.
But buy it now on Amazon. Just type Milo Moran into Amazon, you'll find it. Yeah.
When you've written a lot of things, you find you repeat yourself. And obviously it's Doctor Who. You've got the uber nerds, such as yourself.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't consider myself an uber nerd with not new Who.
Well, you are
classic
on
Who.
the Whovian vlog, so
Well, yeah.
you must have done something to get.
I must have done something right. Or just been in the right place at the right time, I suppose.
Yeah, well, unlike Ben.
Unlike Ben. He's online right now, actually.
He's actually, yeah. I feel like we should just take a break here and just send him lots of messages saying,
Yeah.
Right then.
He's back.
He's back.
Ben 1.0.
Hello. The
Yes.
original and the best, may I reinstate?
The first.
Yeah, I hope you realise I'm editing this, Ben.
Yeah.
Yes. I know.
So,
You're going to re-edit it with something that's... Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Ben,
fine.
dear.
did you say
irritate the
every
people who
word
work
in the
behind
English
the
language?
scenes.
Every word in the English language. Okay, do you have a dictionary to hand?
Not right now.
No, I didn't think you would.
I'll cut your voice into words that I want you to say.
Yeah.
Jordan is a much better podcaster. Get him
What
to
you
say
could
that.
do, is take like the voice from something like Siri or something, and then just make that me, and then
Modulate it a bit.
stick it
Yeah.
on here, make him not American, and then that'll work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So yes, we've just had a bit of a chat about the Christmas episode. We're thinking of starting rating the episodes kind of out of 10, as
yes.
for this year when we review them. So what would you give the Christmas one? Just quick.
6.
6.
Six
That's
out of
what I
10.
said actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all kind of gone quite for that kind of.
It
region,
was. If I say it very quickly, it wasn't. It wasn't very Christmas Day TV friendly, personally.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Clara should have left because it was the perfect opportunity for her to leave, and it was a good idea, but it was a bit. It wasn't very tense, really. I didn't think it was very tense, and it was a bit repetitive. It was okay, but not great. I've seen better, and I've seen worse, so I'm fairly happy.
Robots
with
of Sherwood.
it. It doesn't, it doesn't really matter because it's a Christmas special, so no one will remember it. That's the point, isn't it? Really, no one will.
Yeah.
Except us.
Except us.
Except the Whovian
remember.
blog, if
And this
anyone
is-
ever starts listening to us.
And this is on YouTube forever and ever, so
Yeah.
you know.
Us damning the Christmas special with
Yes.
praise.
Of 2014.
Yes,
Exactly.
which it is no longer.
Archaeologists
Yes.
are going to dig this
Happy New Year.
tape up and just...
Tape. Hey, we should release these on not on DVD, but on
A
a video,
VHS tape.
on a VHS tape, yeah.
Yeah.
And then release them on 8-track cassette for audio,
Yeah,
and then
on vinyl.
Release them on
And then
vinyl,
on vinyl.
record. Yeah,
Oh, no.
vinyl.
the Whovian vlog coming to you now on Laserdisc.
On gramophone, on Betamax. No,
Oh my god. Oh,
no,
Lord.
release them as like gramophone records from HMV and have one of those sort of people with the advertising voice. New from HMV comes the Whovian vlog on record. I have it
Yeah.
in your record player. You've heard it on the wireless. Now hear it in your own home.
On
at
the
home.
wireless.
On the wireless. This is
And
fantastic.
now on the BBC World Service, it is the Whovian vlog from the small area of Wales in Great Britain.
From the Commonwealth, from Britain's colonies, by which we mean
From Her
Wales.
Majesty's homeland, we now bring you the Whovian vlog.
Yes.
This isn't a tangent. This is like another circle.
We've just started a whole new
Right, we need to
podcast.
we need to approach BBC and ask them if we can make this a like Radio 4, make this like a
Yes!
radio. Yes,
Now on
That would be
Radio 4
fantastic.
from the Light Entertainment Division.
yes, this is light entertainment. It's light and entertaining.
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about light. It is
Well,
Peter Capaldi's Doctor Who.
Yeah, but then you can hold it. Yeah, but if you've got a little portable radio, it is quite light though, isn't it? You know, so
That's
it
true.
is.
But 90s
radio waves
boombox
are very light.
everywhere through town.
Yes.
It's really loud.
Anyway, the future of
The future.
the future. Let's talk about the future.
Okay then.
Oh,
Great
talk-
Scott.
The future. Marty, we have to go back.
Back where?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay, this is not the Back to the Future vlog, right? This is the
No.
Whovian vlog.
All right.
We can do a spin if you want, but not now.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've sort of talked a little bit about what I want, but what I really want is that I think they did play around a bit with the new Doctor last year. They kind of
Yeah.
put him in quite a few different situations to sort of see what he
Test the
could do.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think now they've figured out where his strengths are and where the character does best and where Peter does best.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic actor, but clearly, you know, he does some of them more better than others.
like his darkness.
Yeah, the dark
Yeah.
moments are particularly good.
Oh
now
yeah,
they've-
yeah.
Yeah, now they've done all that, I think they should kind of run with that bit, and hopefully, because we said the season was a bit patchy, we said it had good points and bad points. I think they could make this New Year's season. They could make it a lot better across the board if they.
Yeah. I reckon now they've got the problem, I suppose, if you think about it, with Matt Smith's Doctor, he never really found his feet, because Series 6 and Series 7 were split up into two parts, and they were full of a big story arc, which was difficult to see the character. So I think that if we have a series that we've had a series where we see a little bit what Peter's all about, the next series, if that series is just like firmly planting in, right, we know who this Doctor is, let's run with it, like you said, see what happens. I think we might get possibly the best series of New Who, you know, the best series in 10 years, you know, which would be quite an achievement, really, wouldn't it, I suppose?
That's the point. It's 10-year anniversary at some point.
Yeah.
Are they going to do a special? Do you know? anything
I
about this?
assume they would.
Well, in the when I was at the premiere in Cardiff, someone did ask. Someone did ask Stephen about it, and he said, "Come on, we've just done the 50th anniversary special. I think we've done enough specials. Let's just carry on with Doctor Who. We've got a new Doctor. Isn't that enough for you lot?" Sort of thing. I don't think they would do. I hope they do a mini-sode though. I'd like them to do a little mini-sode.
Yeah. I just really like Chris Eccleston, and I think, but he's not going to come back for anyone, which is a
he's not.
shame. No.
Yeah, he's not going to come back, is he?
Nope.
Which is a shame. I like him. I liked him. I think he was a lot of people's first Doctor, and that's...
Yeah, he was. I mean, Tennant was my first Doctor because I sort of joined that Christmas. I hadn't seen it before then.
I remember seeing episodes of Christopher Eccleston, but I don't remember him as a Doctor.
I watched it on the first night it went out 10 years ago.
I distinctly remember. I distinctly remember being the only child in my class in Year 2 not having seen Doctor Who, and that when we were doing the play, the Doctor Who play in school, and everyone was talking about Rose, and I had no idea who she was. And then I ended up playing the Doctor, which is weird, because I'd never seen Doctor Who, but I was Tom Baker, and I had a moustache, and Tom Baker never had a moustache, and I don't know why I had a moustache, but I had a Tom Baker scarf on, so I was like, Tom Baker with a moustache. I mean, there aren't any mustachios.
How would you make Tom Baker more terrifying? Especially given that horrible soul-sucking...
Oh yeah, the satanic, yeah.
The satanic...
To me, in editing, put that photo there.
Yeah. Take that photo of the plushie and just give it a moustache, and it just...
Yes.
That's
If you
horrible.
could-
Anyway.
yeah.
We've gone off topic again.
Oh, you would have been proud had you been here a little while ago, Ben, because Jordan was going off topic on a tangent,
Yeah,
and I
I
just went
was-
fantastic.
Jordan, I salute you. Congratulations. welcome to the Whovian vlog.
You proved yourself.
You
The
have
student has
proved
become
yourself.
the master.
Yes. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
We will-
I think.
We will, yeah.
I mean, I think obviously now we think much like the series. We found the Whovian vlogs found its feet a little bit in this new podcast style format.
Yeah.
And I think that I think now when I think we just keep testing the water for a few sort of specials before the new series.
Yeah.
When the new series of Doctor Who kicks in fully, we launch it then. I think we should really go for it. We should launch it like, properly. Make it in some kind of way, like when Series 9 of Doctor Who starts, that's when Series 2 of the Whovian vlog begins, and then it just sort of runs from August and then until about, say, like March, April, and then take a break in the summer, and then back, if you get what I mean? Do you understand that?
Because Doctor Who's starting to begin actually at the end of the summer, isn't it? I mean, pre Peter Capaldi, it would always start kind of in the spring and then run through and stop kind of at the end of the summer, and there'd be quite a wait for Christmas. But actually, this time they're doing
It's
it
not, which is quite nice.
Yes, but on the other hand, you have got a much longer break in between seasons, as before it was Christmas to spring and then late summer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Those
I know
were the
what you
two
mean.
breaks. But I guess we're going to consolidate all of our breaks into one big manageable break.
Yeah.
And do that.
Yeah, but I think in regards to this show, we sort of turned up unnoticed. We haven't, done any really preposition. We haven't done a great deal of promotion. I mean, it's not a profit-making thing, so you can't really advertise it. But it's something that we need to make a fuss about when sort of, especially when the time when most people are going to be on the Doctor Who pages and forums and Tumblr feeds is going to be like the week before Doctor Who starts, because everyone's going to be like...
Yeah.
And of course after every episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So if we, at that point, like go in there then and go, hey guys, you're all Whovians.
Look at this.
Have a look at this. See what you
Have
think.
a gander.
This
We attack on multiple media and get them on
we just,
Tumblr,
like, go-
get them on Twitter, get them on Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure about Facebook, to be honest.
No, I think if we make it accessible to everybody as well, if we can try and make, the podcast form, the audio only format, Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we can make that available somewhere.
SoundCloud?
Yeah.
I'm not being
SoundCloud.
paid by SoundCloud to say that, by the way.
Technically, we could. I don't know. Is it worth thinking about having a Whovian vlog website or a Whovian vlog Tumblr page or something like that, or a vlog? Whovian vlog blog? Possibly.
Whovian blog.
The
Whovian vlog?
Yeah.
I'll have to design a trailer for that. That would be great.
The Whovian
Whovian
vlog.
Here
Vlog.
comes the Whovian vlog blog.
I think if we had a Whovian vlog blog, we could post all the podcasts on there as well, couldn't we? We could sort of spread the word a little bit. That might work. I don't know.
I've got
Why
that.
not?
Yeah.
Why not
You go.
contact the Whovian vlog and tell us what you think, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes.
Tell us what you would like to see on the Whovian vlog in the future.
Would you like us to start a Whovian vlog blog? Would you like?
Or would you like us to just go off the internet altogether?
Would you pay to
Don't
get
say
rid of
that.
us?
You've given them
Every
permission
time,
to say we're awful.
every pound you donate to me, send it free post to
Yeah.
PO Box 177, and yes, when we reach...
Is that actually your
No,
PO
that's
box?
nothing to do. That's not my PO box at all. I just made numbers up.
I'm sure a PO box has more numbers than that.
Somewhere there's going to
I
be
don't-
a PO box. It's
Yeah.
just going to get loads of money from people who want us to stop.
Oh no. But we'd raise a heck of a lot of money for every
We
pound.
would, yes.
Whoever
Probably.
it is that owns PO Box 177 is in for quite a considerable windfall and possibly some hate mail.
But they'll be receiving a lot of pound coins.
Yes.
Which would it actually be cost effective? to send pound coins?
Probably not.
I love this.
Right.
How much does it cost to buy an envelope? Because if you're buying an envelope and a stamp just to send £1 coin,
I'm just looking at. I'm just trying to find out who PO Box 177 is on the internet. I don't know how you work it. Sheffield, Berlin, Douglas, Isle of Man.
People watching this in Berlin.
I've
Hey,
got a
that's what
friend
we
in
should do.
Berlin.
We should.
Just
Hey,
one
John,
day.
we should make this readily available with international subtitles.
Hallo und willkommen zu die Whovian Vlog mit
That's
Ben
pretty.
und Jordan.
Shwmai, croeso I Whovian
So
vlog
what you're
gyda
telling
Milo,
me
Ben
is-
a Jordan.
What you're telling me is not only do I have to edit this, I also have to transcribe it into 30 billion other languages.
Bonjour
Yes.
und what is it?
Und
Bienvenue. I
Konnichiwa.
don't- Ni hao.
Bienvenue à le Whovian vlog.
Le vlog Whovian.
Zut
Comme
alors, that's about...
Milo, Benjamin et Jordan.
Yeah,
Dans les
yeah.
Croaem.
Just for everyone that doesn't know, I don't actually speak any other foreign languages. So they could
can anyone do
be
Spanish?
massively insulting
Are
towards
there
me.
any Spaniards in the audience?
Hola,
That's pretty
whatever
much
you...
as far as I go.
I'm just gonna
Hola,
go to
and
Google.
then-
Yeah.
Hola, and then just upside down question marks.
Yeah. Lots of that.
Yeah. Anyway, so the future. Have we decided the future? That's the future sorted.
Uh,
The future is sorted.
I don't know. We tell you what. Yes, we'll ask the people to comment and
Yeah.
send us things saying we want you to do this, we want you to do that. I like the idea of putting these on SoundCloud because it is just
Yeah.
a podcast.
Also,
But,
equally,
yeah,
what do people think of having Jordan on our
Yeah.
vlog? 'Cause
Oh,
that's-
no.
I think
Jordan has been absolutely brilliant, I think, and
has
yeah.
he made a good stand-in?
yeah, he
It's-
made an excellent stand-in.
Because
Ooh.
I suppose in many ways, say for example, like obviously this evening I've been busy, so I wasn't able to get you till now.
Yeah.
Say if there's an instance where like one of us simply cannot do the vlog.
Yeah.
Then
If
Jordan
I'm in
can-
I'm going to be in Ecuador for when does Doctor Who start this year? Because I don't get back from Ecuador until the 11th of August. So you may very well have to start the Whovian vlog this summer without.
Well, say maybe me and Jordan could do a sort of welcome Whovian vlog before when you're in Ecuador. We could do a Whovian vlog as you're away and just say we've taken over the Whovian vlog. Let's see what happens.
Yes, except the Whovian vlog is currently being broadcast on my YouTube channel, so you wouldn't be able to post
Yeah,
it.
but
that which is why we should start putting it on SoundCloud and have an
Yeah.
account that all three of us can use. Well, particularly Jordan. Then Jordan doesn't have to send them to me to put them up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
if we
are
put
you
them on
suggest-
SoundCloud, yeah.
So are you suggesting that Whovian vlog becomes a separate entity to get Milo to Ecuador?
Yeah, I think so. I
Ooh.
mean,
Yeah,
we made
okay.
our start.
Exciting
yeah.
things here at
Yeah.
20 to 11
Yeah, because let's
in
think
the
about it.
evening.
You know, I mean, your vlog. The purpose of the vlog is to talk about Ecuador, which you
Well,
haven't done in
yeah.
ages.
It started like that. It started like that. I
um,
like to feel it's grown so much more.
Out of interest,
Most of it's
so
just me
the-
with the guitar mucking about, to be honest. But,
out of interest for the ladies and gentlemen, how much money have you currently raised, Milo, for Ecuador?
I'm paying for Ecuador in like 4 big installments, and
Right.
I've paid 3 of those. I haven't paid the 4th one yet, and I believe the 4th
okay.
one is. I think the 4th one is like £800. I think is the last one.
How much
much-
is the
so-
total cost?
The total cost is just over 4,000.
Wow.
And so
And if you
yeah.
don't mind me asking, is all of that money you've paid in raised
it's
money?
definitely
or
not
some...
all myself. It's definitely not all me, but I don't know. I think I did a reasonable amount of it, but
Yeah.
I mean, eventually for my vlog itself, I'm gonna have to kind of get out my sheets and just go. Well, I raised 2% of the total money.
Yeah,
The
but
rest
then,
of it was donations from.
but to expect you
people.
to be able to raise that amount
Oh,
of money
well,
is
yeah.
it's
Well,
I think
ass.
there's a. I think I spoke to a couple of the people who run it, and apparently there's only a few people who've ever managed to do it all themselves. I think one of them did it by kind of selling chocolate, which in fairness is a fantastic way to raise money. And she just raised all the money. But yeah, exactly. I mean, I where would I even get it? The chocolate is in Ecuador. I have to get there in order to...
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing is, you're getting people to pay, I suppose, either way, it doesn't matter how you get there. What the point is that when you get there, you're doing a good thing. You're doing this thing. You're helping to build this school or whatever it is you're doing out there.
We don't care.
I do care. I can't quite remember.
Well, we do. Well, I mean, we don't know yet because it's in the summer, so we don't know. We do whatever needs doing. There's construction, reforestation, conservation. Also, there's all sorts of things now.
It's all very exciting.
It's all very exciting, and you're going to be rid of me for a whole month.
Can I just say on a slight slant, but still Doctor Who? You know how the Daily Mirror, the Doctor Who's best friend when it comes to
yeah.
I've just typed in Doctor Who into Google, and the news that comes up is on the Daily Mirror: Doctor Who to go back in time as BBC ditches edgy adult plots following ratings slump. Fans are demanding wholesale changes, with some calling for writer Stephen Moffat to be sacked over his baffling plots. What?
Don't sack
Stephen Moffat doesn't have baffling plots. Sometimes they're a bit
out there.
Stephen Moffat gets a lot of hate for no reason whatsoever.
He does.
He does.
Did
he gets
either
a lot
of you
of
see the
unnecessary
thing that I
hate.
posted which said, I hate Stephen Moffat. Why do you hate Stephen Moffat? Well,
he kills characters unnecessarily.
He kills characters unnecessarily. Who did he kill unnecessarily? I don't know, but I saw it on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
He's kind of a
understand.
Yeah.
I can understand that in a way because I know that, like, for example, my dad sometimes does not understand how Doctor Who works, and he gets confused, and I can completely, understand that. If you are only a casual viewer, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes, because I suppose with things like Sherlock, you're ready to be able to have to try and work it out, whereas with Doctor Who, for years, people have just sort of been expecting.
With Doctor Who, I suppose there's always that one part in the end of the episodes where he's got like this massive speech.
Yeah.
Where he comes across as really quite intelligent.
Yeah.
And you really see how smart the Doctor is.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been a lot of that.
A senior BBC source has said there will be some tweaks. We are obviously keen for it to appeal to the whole family. The latest series has been slammed for being screened too late and having complicated and boring stories.
I don't think they were boring.
I don't think no.
Is this just rating the ratings of others?
And it says some fan sites are awash with criticism. Some claim a lack of chemistry between Peter Capaldi and companion Gemma. There's a great chemistry between those two.
But it's not a romantic chemistry.
It's just it's a detached chemistry. It's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's actual feelings.
You know what? The next episode should just be us kind of reading off news pages and fan sites and things, reading people's opinions and just going, what the hell is wrong with you? Your opinion is different to mine. And that's why we're angry. The three of us just getting really worked up about things that are on the internet. That is going to be next episode. I'm saying it now.
Stay tuned for that.
So our next episode is going to be the journalist, the journalist vlog, isn't it? Really, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Whovian vlog. Journalism sucks.
Yeah.
All journalists are descended from lizards.
Even though technically this is kind of a form of journalism, isn't it? It's comment, it's opinion, it's sort of journalism to an extent. Well,
I don't think I can say all journalists are descended from lizards, because I know some journalists who are right. But
yes.
I think it's more like internet blogging people and just generally kind of newspapers talking about stuff like this. So
Milo, when your godfather is a journalist himself, you can't.
I'm seeing him tomorrow for lunch. To be honest, we didn't have a huge amount to say about Christmas and
not really
next year stuff. No, but I think we have talked about some important things. The future of the Whovian blog is definitely. We found our feet. Now we need to start running.
Yeah.
So I think people should definitely tell us what they want to hear, and
we will take that into account.
And I suppose this is our New Year special, isn't it? This is the first one of the
Yeah.
New Year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Wow.
nice.
The New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year
oh
from the
God.
Whovian vlog.
Actually, we could almost call this the New Year's resolutions vlog, couldn't we? Because it's sort of
Yeah.
what are we gonna do in the new year?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
what it's called.
Should we round it off with that? Happy New Year.
Yeah.
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 Excellent.
Blythe,
Do we have a song this time? Sing a song.
I don't have a song. I haven't written one at this short notice. I'm sorry.
No, unfortunately, there aren't any. We could do Auld Lang Syne, but I don't know that one.
I don't know the
No,
lyrics.
none
I'm
of us are
afraid.
Scottish either. So yeah,
Yeah.
are there any?
Hang on. Auld
Google
Lang.
it. Google it. Can I just start saying "Welcome to the Whovian vlog" in loads of different languages?
You can. I'll put that at the
Yay!
start.
Ah.
I'm gonna mute my microphone.
I'm gonna have a couple of goes at this. Yeah, I can't speak Dutch. This isn't gonna work.
Okay, so
Hola
if
y bienvenidos a la Whovian vlog con Ben, Jordan y Milo.
It's quite good, to be fair.
Español. That's all I got, guys. But we didn't
Alright.
say any Spanish earlier, so. But yeah, thanks for joining us, and tell us what you want to hear, because we have no idea what we're doing.
And whether or not you want to hear me,
Yes.
that's the big thing for me.
By the end of the week, the hashtag Stop Jordan is going to be trending. Or even sack Jordan.
Yeah.
Dear. We can't sack him. He's part of the program now.
I'm part of the program. You cannot defeat me.
He's part of the system.
right, finish the vlog,
Right.
Milo,
Finish it!
please.
Finish it!